Nobody wants this game. Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the office. Apparently, Modern Warfare 2 is getting added to Xbox's Game Pass here in May 2025. But unfortunately, it's not the good Modern Warfare 2 that we all know and love. It's the crappy Modern Warfare 2 from 2022, what I would consider to be the worst Call of Duty of all time. Now, you may be saying, there's worse Call of Duties out there than this one. And I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. Now listen, Modern Warfare 2019 is generally loved by the Call of Duty community. So you would think it'd be pretty easy to follow up to that game, right? Just take the criticisms of the last game and enhance on what made it better. Unfortunately, they didn't do that. They ended up just doubling down on what made the game worse. Now I'm going to start off by saying that the campaign is pretty great. It's actually just about on par as with the first game. It's honestly the only mode that I like Infinity Ward making nowadays. I just hate that stupid tank fight scene they have at the end with Graves. But the multiplayer is where I've lost all faith in these developers. Now there are a few things I do like about this game. Like, I would say that generally overall the maps are actually pretty decent. They're definitely a lot better than Modern Warfare 2019's, and they're a lot better than Black Ops 6's as well. Although this map, Border Crossing, was pretty much unplayable when the game first launched. You would just chuck grenades off your spawn and it would blow up every single car on this map. I did like this map for the long shot challenges for the camo grind though. And speaking of the camo grind, it was actually pretty good this year. They made it very streamlined. There was only 4 base camos that you would have to unlock, and then you would move on to the mastery camos. It was pretty quickly you would fly through these camo challenges actually too. The only one that was generally hard and time consuming was the long shot one. I am pooping on these kids right now. Oh my god. However, in a game full of unnecessary changes, the biggest change of all was the movement in this game. They completely overhauled the movement that made Modern Warfare 2019 so good. They added this sliding where you would be stuck in the animation, you can't cancel it. They made the general movement speed and running just much slower as well. It honestly feels like I'm running around with cinder blocks on my feet in this game. This is also the first Call of Duty where they removed bunny hopping, and they significantly nerfed jump shotting. Anytime you jump in this game, you get a massive penalty to your aim down sight speed. I mean, it's just a bunch of unnecessary changes to what made Modern Warfare 2019 so good. What are these guys doing back here right now? Oh my god. Now another big change to this game was the perk system. Pretty much you would get like 2 perks off rip, like 2 minor perks off rip. Like we got Scavenger and Battle Hardened on right now. They're helpful, but they don't do all that much. Then we get our bonus perk and ultimate perk later on in the match. You have to like wait slowly over time to get these, which are super annoying. I don't think anybody liked this change at all. Another weird thing with the gunsmith is that you could tune your attachments here. I don't know if you guys remember this from this year, but you could legit tune a certain direction of where you wanted your handling or your recoil, or you could change the attachment a little bit, but it really didn't work all that much. You'd be sitting here looking at the pixels in this little chart here going, is that helping my handling the best way possible? Because if you go too far in one direction, it would hurt you too much. If you went too far in the other direction, it wouldn't help you enough. A super wonky system that I honestly completely forgot about. One thing that nobody liked from Modern Warfare 2019 is that there were not red dots on the minimap when an enemy fired an unsuppressed weapon. It's pretty much been a Call of Duty staple for the longest time, and they took it out in Modern Warfare 2019, and then again, they removed it in this game. The devs' reasoning for doing this is they didn't want players to feel like they're punished for firing an unsuppressed weapon, but I mean, that's the price you pay for firing your gun. You get known where you're at, unless you're running a suppressor. So pretty much suppressors became practically useless throughout this game's life cycle. They also made footstep audio extremely loud. It sounds like elephants running around the map the entire time. And unfortunately, there was no perk to counter that. The only way you could make your footsteps quieter was with the Dead Silence field upgrade. But when you use it like this, it plays a high-pitched, loud noise that lets enemy knows, hey, guys, I'm popping my Dead Silence. Come over and kill me now. Now, I understand, like, Warzone's footsteps need to be louder. Like, that game mode's designed that you're supposed to hear people coming from a good distance away, but it doesn't really make sense in multiplayer, especially if there's no counter to it. I honestly forgot how fast the time to kill is in this game. It actually feels really good. I'm just used to the new Call of Duties that we've just had where time to kill is like 50% slower than this. Let me pop this VTOL real quick. Murder their entire team. Oh my god, that guy just got turned on. Bro, this bomb drone just won't die. Okay. What the heck is this, bro? A lot of unnecessary changes were also made to Warzone 2.0, which this Call of Duty is responsible for. They added new strongholds on the map with a bunch of AI bots. The strongholds were also the only way you can get your loadouts when Warzone 2 first launched. It was super annoying and super unnecessary. They also added a 2v2 gulag where if it lasted too long, a juggernaut would spawn in and try to kill everybody. And then also during the end of a Warzone match, the gas would break up into 3 circles and then they would conjoin together or something like that. It was just super weird. It made no sense. I guess they saw the popularity of Warzone decline during the Caldera era, and they decided instead of tweaking the game and making it a little bit better, they just scrapped the entire idea and just started over again. During Warzone 2, they just changed the game so much it became unrecognizable. And now it's funny, they actually changed the map back to how it was in the original days with the bringing back Verdansk and everything. I said in my original video that I wasn't going to play Verdansk that much, and I'm probably not going to play Warzone a lot still. But I'm not going to lie, I was playing some solos the other day, and I was having a good time. I'm not going to lie, multiplayer is going to stay as my bread and butter, but I might play Verdansk from time to time. This dude just spawned in front of my eyes. Look, he just spawned in front of my eyes again, dude. I got an advanced UAV right now. Oh my god. But the big push during Modern Warfare 2 was the new DMZ mode. I didn't like the DMZ mode, and I think most people could agree with me. There's definitely some DMZ fans out there, which I get. It's a nice chill mode to relax to, but it felt very boring. The loot system wasn't very rewarding, and it feels like your life really didn't matter that much. Like if you died in the DMZ mode, it didn't feel like you really lost that much because the loot wasn't worth anything. They ended up releasing bundles that you can buy with real money that would help you in the DMZ mode, making it pay to win essentially. DMZ just felt like it was put together very poorly, and then they just stopped supporting it after like the first couple seasons. I remember watching Call of Duty Next, where all the streamers and content creators get to play early and test out the game, and you could just tell that they weren't having a good time. After the betas and all the early play tests that was going on, the developers said they wanted to hear the community's criticisms and use that feedback to make the game better for launch and make all the necessary changes that were needed. Unfortunately, they didn't do that at all. They legit doubled down on all of the decision making they made on the game and said why they weren't going to change anything that the community wanted changed. It just felt like a big slap in the face to everybody that played the game and just supports Call of Duty. The developers essentially listened to nobody. I used to love Infinity Ward Call of Duties, but after this one here, I don't really have any faith in them anymore. Just have them make the campaigns because that's all I know that they're good at. Oh my god. Bro, I'm working these guys right now. Bro, I'm literally destroying these guys. We're somehow losing the game. Hey, don't worry, I got another VTOL for you guys. Hold on to this for me. Now, I'm not gonna act like I didn't play this game because I definitely did. I'm over level 660 and I have over 6 days played on this game. I mean, heck, I even have the mastery camo in this game, which I don't even do for many Call of Duties. But after seeing the sequel to this game, Modern Warfare 3, I just know how much better this game could have been without all the unnecessary changes. But let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys think that Modern Warfare 2 2022 is the worst Call of Duty of all time? And are you looking forward to Infinity Ward's next title? I want to thank these people here for being my exclusive channel members on YouTube. I really appreciate your support. And remember, with great power must also come great responsibility. Have a wonderful night.